In the good old days, it is political goalposts that used to shift. We have entered uncharted waters. We now shift certain tools that include symbols of governance. Let us use the government seal, for example. Where exactly is it at this hour? This week, Isaac Mwaura, the government spokesman, gave us a perfect demonstration of how to cause confusion, backtrack, and then blame the media for it, all in the span of just 3 days. On Monday, Mwaura confidently posted a video declaring that the public seal had been transferred from the Attorney General to the head of the public service, boldly stating that it was done in accordance with the law. It's nice to know that laws can be passed and seals can be moved without so much as a public announcement. But of course, this raised a few questions about the legality of such. But no worries, Mwaura had it all covered.
The law is very clear. The seal is under the head of public service. That is the law. It was passed recently. Because of the executioning, the role of the head of public service is to execute the orders of the president.
Now, when a journalist asked the government spokesman about this, he was unable to answer. He kept referring to this new law. When asked when this new law was passed and when was public participation done, Mwaura was unsure. Words like sometime last year were uttered. Later that day, Mwaura went on to say that the head of the public service is the #1 public servant in Kenya. He doesn't just hold the seal, he executes the president's directives, manages the daily operations of the government, and even tackles corruption like some kind of public service superhero. But wait, just 2 days later, Mwaura did a full 180, completely reversing his earlier statement. Now, apparently, the public seal remains with the Attorney General. The new law he had mentioned, gone. The executive clarity, also gone. Now he was citing the Office of the Attorney General Act and the Constitution, which incidentally contradicts everything he had confidently said just 2 days before.
The public seal is actually under the custody of the Attorney General as per Article 9 of the Constitution. And if we look at the Office of the Attorney General Act, Clause 2 on definition of terms, it clearly states exactly that.
And here is the kicker. Instead of acknowledging his own flip-flopping, he decided to blame the media for their confusion. Apparently, the momentum caused by all that misinformation was the media's fault. Not the government's inconsistent statements of Mwaura's own lack of clarity, of course. No, it's the media's fault.
Media houses to verify their facts before they publish that, because I think that is what created the momentum. So, as a government spokesman, we withdraw and clarify that one.
Like the exact location of the government seal, we can't quite place the position of the government spokesman at this point. Let's put it safely for the media. Both the government seal and the government spokesman are on the move. That is my memo.